You have amazing swimmers. I'm just gonna leave that there. I feel like it's still, I'm like still being cut out of the frame.
How's that?
Perfect.
Can you even see it? Do you want to get your glasses and check?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. This is my fiance Luke.
Hi.
If you are new here, welcome. For those of you who have been following me for a while, welcome back. If you can't tell by the title of this video, this is my pregnancy Q&A video. I announced to you guys maybe like a few weeks ago now that we are pregnant and we are expecting our first baby. We have 3 kids between us to previous marriages, but this is our first baby. I haven't looked at these questions or written anything down, so I don't know how this video is going to go, but we'll see. It's a bit unorganized. Let me take my jacket off. What was that?
No.
This video is going to be like a million hours long and I'm going to have to edit it.
Okay. So if I put my arm in front of you like this?
That is upside down. Pardon?
So okay if I put my arm in front of you like this?
Yes. It's your job is to check if the camera is in focus because I can't see because I'm not wearing my glasses. We got a lot of questions and a lot of them are double up, so I'm going to try my best to get through as quickly as possible. There is a lot of questions. The main questions. Because there are so many double up questions, I'm not going to be mentioning names of who asked the questions. I usually do in my Q&A videos, but there were just so many that it would take me all day to get through the people's names who've asked. I'm really sorry. How did you and Luke feel about this bub coming along so fast?
Yeah, for us, our whole relationship has felt really strange because it feels like we've known each other forever, but at the same time it still feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like we haven't been together for that long, but
but we haven't been together for that long.
We haven't been together for that long, but we feel like we've been together forever at the same time.
For those of you who don't know, we've been together for
probably 10 months or something? 10
months, and I am 14 weeks pregnant with our baby.
Yeah.
Just to put that into perspective for them.
Yeah, we wanted it, like. Yeah.
How did I feel about it? I was surprised that it happened so fast because it took me 8 months to conceive my daughter. Like, we had tried for 8 months. My ex-husband and I were trying for 8 months before we got pregnant with her. So it actually surprised me that it happened so fast. So I was shocked, but at the same time I was over the moon because obviously we weren't using protection. It was something that obviously was a possibility, and we weren't using protection, we weren't being careful, we knew it could happen. It wasn't something we were trying to prevent. So it surprised me, but at the same time I was just over the moon about it, if you can't tell by my pregnancy reaction video. This is a question that we got from lots and lots of people, and it is, was it planned? Was it an accident? Yes, it was planned. No, it wasn't a surprise, and no, it wasn't an accident. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I was doing the FAM method. My plan was to do the FAM method to track my fertility and find out when I'm ovulating and avoid having sex around that time, because the original plan was to go off hormonal birth control and use it as a form of birth control. Once I'd gone off birth control, we had a chat and we decided that we were happy to have a baby at any point with each other. We love each other, we know that we want to be together forever, and we want to get married and have a baby. So it wasn't something that we felt at this point in our life was necessary to prevent, especially given our age as well. Like, Luke is 32.
I'm not 32 yet.
You're almost 32.
Anyway, because also we had spoken about wanting to fall pregnant within the next like 12 months at the most anyway.
Yeah.
And then we just decided, you know what, I think we're ready for it now. So let's just go off birth control, and it might take, you know, however long to get pregnant. So, you know, and then it just happened.
Happened very quickly.
Yeah. So yes, it was planned. No, it was not a surprise. Not
at all. Especially given that I was doing the FAM method and we knew exactly when I ovulated. It was like, if we wanted to prevent it, we would have done so, but we did not at all.
And we did talk about it. It wasn't just a...
Yeah. I made it very clear that I'm ovulating, and you knew, and it was something that personally, I was excited about the fact that, oh, I could get pregnant this month. Yeah. Will you have to buy much, or do you have everything already from other bubs? I don't think we're going to have to buy much at all. Whether we will or not has nothing to do whether we need to. I would love to still have some new things for this bub, especially considering there's a good chance it's going to be my last bub. It might not be, but it could be. So I would like to buy some new stuff for this baby. We do have stuff from other babies, like a cot and things like that. We don't need to buy the big things, the big expensive things like car seats and cots, which is good, and prams. That's all done already. It's mostly just clothing that we're going to buy, and a bassinet. Do you think it's a boy or a girl? We know the gender of our baby now at this point of recording. When I put this out, I don't think we did know the gender, but we know the gender now, so I'm not gonna tell you that. Does this mean you have to get a bigger car?
I bought a car with more seats, but I also bought it really cheap with a few problems that I fixed it. So we're still deciding whether we want to keep that particular car or sell it now and get a better one. But yeah, no, we're sweet for a car.
As of now, we have enough seats if this babe was to be born tomorrow, which obviously it's not. We have enough seats to seat our whole family in our Ford Territory. What were Luke's kids' reactions to you being pregnant? We have a video of that. I'll just link it up above for you guys so you can go have a look. Are you worried about Talia's reaction? Well, obviously we've told Talia, but she has no idea what's going on. She just doesn't understand. I am actually personally a little bit concerned about her reaction because she's very much a mummy's girl and she's very much attached to me and she likes to have all of my attention. So I am a little bit concerned about what her reaction is going to be, especially considering now when she cries or, you know, needs something from me, I may not be able to just drop everything and go do it like I do now, because I could be breastfeeding or changing another baby's nappy. Like I could just be doing something that I can't just drop, and I don't think she's gonna like that very much, but she is gonna just have to adapt to it. Are you concerned about it?
No, I think she'll actually be really good.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, just the way that I see her with talking about babies and the way that she reacts to them and her little like baby dolls and stuff that she loves. And I think it's going to be a really good thing for her that you don't just drop everything for her at every instant. She'll become a little bit more independent. Plus, she's going to be 6 months older than what she is now, so that's going to change a lot. She's like just about to turn 2 and she's going to go through a lot of changes over the next 6 months.
Yeah. What was your first reaction when you found out? I have recorded that reaction in my live pregnancy test. I'll link it up above for you guys to go check out. I go like this because I don't know. It's up above somewhere. Any differences in your pregnancy so far? There's been like minor differences here and there. If you guys have been watching my pregnancy updates where I've said, I don't remember that in my last pregnancy, or I didn't have this at this point in my pregnancy. But other than like a few minor changes, it's been relatively the same because I haven't had this like severe morning sickness that some women get. My body must just handle pregnancy really well. So there's been minor differences, but mostly it's been the same. Were you tracking and how quickly did it happen? Yes, we were tracking. I was using OPKs, temping, and observing cervical fluid. Gross. Those were the things I was using to track, and so I was able to confirm ovulation. And it happened 2 weeks after I came off birth control. I ovulated 2 weeks after we came off birth control and we got pregnant straight away.
Yep.
Are you expecting anything different this time around? In relation to the pregnancy, absolutely. I already have noticed huge differences in relation to my partner and how he treats me and how I feel. I feel much happier this time around. I don't know, I don't quite fully understand the question, but if that's what you're talking about in relation to the pregnancy, then yeah, that's the main thing that has been different for me this time around compared to my last pregnancy.
You're expecting the pregnancy to be different, you're expecting the birth to be different.
Yeah, the birth is a huge one too. Like I don't feel like I had a whole lot of help in my last birth. My best friend was there and she helped me immensely, but other than that, I didn't have a whole lot of like emotional support. So I'm really looking forward to having Luke there because I feel like that's going to make a huge difference in how pleasant my birth is. Will you have a hospital or home birth, and are you planning to go all natural? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Not a home birth, not a big fan of home births. We don't live too far from a hospital, but I don't like the idea of home births. If something goes wrong, it's just a super scary idea to me. I get it's everyone's personal choice and I understand that it would definitely probably be more like comfortable being in your own environment, but I personally wouldn't be more comfortable. I'd just be on edge the whole time, worried that something's going to go wrong. So a home birth is not something we've even discussed, and it's not something I'm interested in at all. Hospital birth 100% all the way, and we live probably 20 minutes.
Oh, we live within distance of multiple hospitals.
Yeah.
So we have choice.
We're good.
Yeah.
Definitely hospital birth. And am I planning to go all natural? Same with Talia, where I kind of went in, whatever happens, happens. You can't really plan a birth. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how you're going to feel. I would love to go all natural for so many different reasons. Epidurals scare me and the risks of epidurals scare me. And I would like to avoid one, same as when I was pregnant with Talia, but I also begged for an epidural when I was like 8 centimeters with Talia, and they said, sorry, it's too late. So I'm hoping I can get to the point again where it's too late and I can't get one, and I'm really probably going to rely on Luke quite a lot to like be my voice and be like, no, that's not what you wanted. So I want to try and avoid an epidural. I don't know whether you consider that natural, whether you're going to use other forms of pain relief or whatever, but I would just love to avoid an epidural if I can, because I'm so scared of the risks. But if I get an epidural and I come out all good, then that's good too. I don't know. I'm just really afraid of epidurals, and I know so many people get them and it's fine and they have no issues, but I've just heard horror stories and it scares me. But when you're in that moment of pain, you don't care about the risks. You're like, just give me the drugs.
You can plan a pregnancy, but I just feel like most people's plans don't
Do you mean
to
a birth?
fruition. What did I say?
Pregnancy.
Yeah, you can plan a birth. Damn it. You can plan a birth all you want, but I just feel like most people's plans go astray like really quickly because you just don't know what's going to happen.
And you're just setting yourself up for disappointment if you have this plan that you want to stick by. So I don't have any plans at all, and I don't want to be disappointed from whatever happens, as long as our baby gets here safely and happily.
And for me it's going to be hard though, because you're going to say, I don't want an epidural or whatever, and then I'm going to see you in lots of pain, and then you're going to ask for it, and then I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to be like, no, you said you didn't want it, or I'm just going to want you to have it because you're in so much pain.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard, but...
Whatever. I mean, my plan really is to do most of the labouring at home to avoid being able to get an epidural. Does that make sense? Like, hopefully by the time we get to the hospital and get checked in, I'm at like 7 centimeters or something, which is probably not going to be the case because we're just around the corner, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I'm going to take you there straight away.
Yeah, probably. How have you been feeling? I've been feeling great. I haven't had any morning sickness. I go into
For a while.
Oh, I haven't thrown up.
Oh, okay, yeah. But for the first trimester, you did.
I was nauseous, but I didn't throw up. But if you want more details about that, go watch my pregnancy update videos. I know you found it hard to get pregnant the first time, and did this time surprise you how easy it was? I've kind of already answered that, but yeah, it did. It surprised me because it was pretty hard to get pregnant the first time for me. It was a bit of an I told you so for me, because like... Says the man who knocks everyone up in like 2 weeks.
No. Anyway, it's like, you know, all the ingredients for the recipe are there. Like, you're probably going to get pregnant. She's like, no. It took ages last time. We'll be fine. I was like, and then she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, yep.
You have amazing swimmers. I'm just going to leave that there. Oh yeah, we've kind of already answered this, but I do want to address it still. Did the FAM method fail, or were you already pregnant when you posted about going off the pill? The FAM method did not fail because we did not do it. We didn't get that far to actually doing FAM. So I want to be very clear in the fact that if you're watching this video and you do FAM or you're thinking about doing it, it wasn't that form of birth control failed. We just chose not to do it. We chose not to refrain from unprotected sex.
We knew exactly when not to do it because of that method if we wanted to avoid. Yeah. So it could work.
It could work, and it would. Like, I plan on doing it once this baby's born. But no, FAM method did not fail, and I actually found it really interesting to do the temping and the observations and things like that. I could totally see how it would work if you do it properly, so I'm interested to do it again and actually do it properly. Avoid. Oh, I wasn't pregnant when I said I was going off the pill. I went off the pill because my body doesn't handle the pill very well. My mind doesn't handle the pill very well. And 2 weeks after going off the pill, I ovulated and we got pregnant. So I wasn't pregnant when I said I was going off the pill, no. What's it like being pregnant so soon into a relationship, and how did you know you were ready? That's a pretty good question.
That's a hard question.
I don't know.
How do you know that you are ready?
Well, it's so different per person, so different per relationship. I personally think it's great for our relationship being pregnant this early on. Obviously, it's not the same, as you would know. Every relationship, it's not like, yay, we're pregnant this early on. It's like, sometimes it's not.
Well, it makes a big difference whether it was a surprise or planned. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, you can answer this question better than me because you've had both ends of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a lot different to my last situation. I've been together for almost a year now, but I don't know, how do you answer that? Like, how do you know, like, it's just a feeling. It's just like everything has been clicking into place for us. It's like as we've explained a million times before, we would literally have had to like put a stop to things happening for us moving along in our relationship, because everything's just been happening by itself and it's just been turning out really like perfect, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't even fully feel like it was right when I was trying for Talia, just because of how unhappy I was. If you're thinking about getting pregnant and something inside you thinks maybe it's not right or you're not ready, don't do it. That's my experience anyway.
Yeah, if you're not sure, it's probably you're not ready.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. Any preferred gender? Oh, we already know the gender. Can we really answer that question when we know the gender?
Thanks for the congratulations. Did we have a preferred gender though?
Yeah, maybe that's what the question, yeah. I guess like we did ask this before we knew the gender, so fair call. It's hard to answer the question now that you know it though. Oh, why is it red? It's gonna stop recording soon. Okay, that should be fine. You answer on your end and then I'll answer on my end.
For me, no, not at all.
Yeah, you've said that from the beginning, you didn't care.
Yeah, I honestly could not care less. Whether it's boy or girl, like I'm just gonna be happy if it's healthy and
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I think I made it quite clear that I was preferring a boy.
Yeah.
Before. Did I?
You kind of went back and forth.
Yeah, I did. My thing is, I wanted a boy because I don't have a boy. And that's actually pretty much the only reason I wanted a boy.
Yeah, everything else you wanted a girl.
Everything else I wanted a girl, because there are so many reasons. I won't go into detail because this video is getting way too long. Would love a boy because I don't have a boy. Would love a girl for many reasons. When's the due date? 23rd of November, 2019. Valentine's Day, baby?
Haven't thought about that.
No, I haven't either.
No.
We didn't plan intercourse around Valentine's Day.
It must have been around about there though. Yeah.
On Valentine's Day, babe!
You ovulate in the middle of the month.
Do you mean the cycle? Your cycle doesn't
It must
always
have been
begin
close,
at-
but yeah. Anyway, next question.
Have you told Andrew, and how do you think he will react, or how did he react? I didn't need to tell Andrew because he seems to find stuff out through my videos. I'm not sure if he watches them or if he has a friend that watches them or something, but he didn't say anything to me, which doesn't surprise me. I wasn't expecting him to say anything to me because he didn't say anything to me when we were married. I don't know how to answer that question. He didn't communicate anything to me, just like when we were married, he didn't communicate anything to me. It's not, yeah, he didn't react to it. I don't know.
There's not really an answer to the question.
There's not an answer to the question, so sorry, that's a
so.
bit anticlimactic for that. How did your family react to it? I have been so lazy with my telling my family I'm pregnant video. I have it recorded. I have all of the reactions recorded. I just have bits and pieces I need to record myself to explain the reactions in the videos, which I haven't done, but I will be uploading our family reacting to finding out that I'm pregnant video coming up soon, so you guys can see it there. They reacted well. In a short
Spoiler
answer.
alert.
Yeah. Kind of a tag onto another question is, have you told the exes? So have you told your ex?
My kids told my ex, because they can talk.
Yeah, good point. Have you told Tian, and what was her reaction? Tian knew before Luke knew. I'm sorry, babe.
No, it's because you needed help to speak.
Yeah, I sent her photos of the pregnancy tests and got her like view on things. So she actually knew before Luke did. I told her via text message with a positive pregnancy test. So yes, I have told her.
How did she react?
She was excited and shocked because it happened very quickly, but she was excited and happy for us. That's it.
Thanks, Tian.
Yeah. That's all the questions that I can see. I'm sorry if I missed any questions or didn't see them. There were a lot, and this video is getting really long. That was my pregnancy Q&A video. If you do have any more questions that I just didn't answer, and it's a big question that you need to know, comment down below and I'll answer it for you guys in the comments.
Put like lots of question marks so when we're scrolling through we can see it.
No one's even watching at this point in the video. It's such a long video. If you are still watching, leave a banana emoji down below.
A banana.
A banana emoji. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching our pregnancy Q&A video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe below if you want to follow our journey.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. That's so sweet.